So here it is. We're going to be taking a look at this Bill Sienkiewicz, Mutants and Mutants and Assassins Artifact Edition. So a little bit about me before we head on to the video. My name is Walden Wong. I'm a comic book artist from Marvel and DC. Check out my website is waldenwongart.com and watch this video. And if you enjoyed this video, think about just checking out my Patreon pages, patreon.com/waldenwongart. Over there, there's different tiers that you can show support. And if you enjoy these videos, think about showing some support. So let's take a look at Bill Sienkiewicz, Mutant and Moon Knights and Assassins. Okay, so this is the Bill Sienkiewicz, Mutants and Moon Knights and Assassins Artist Edition. Just came in a box like this. Okay, and here's a barcode. I don't think this is available. It's sold out a long time ago. But if there is, or I can list the trade paperback in my Amazon description if you want to order some of Bill Sienkiewicz's work. Okay, let's take a look at this. So I haven't opened this yet. I'm going to be opening this up for the first time in this video with you, so we can watch this together. Bill Sienkiewicz, Moon Knight. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. Okay, right over here. Okay, I'm going to open up this. Remove the plastic wrapper. And then now we're going to take a look at the book. Here's the cover, spot gloss on the title, Bill Sienkiewicz, Mutant and Moon Knights and Assassins. Okay, Artifact Edition. I'm pretty sure that at one point IDW is going to print like an artist edition, which is just a reprint of the same thing, to just renaming it. Here's the spine. You guys can look. Cannonball right over here. Bill Sienkiewicz, Mutants and Moon Knights and Assassins Artifact Edition. Okay, here's the back with Moon Knight over here. Very nice. Let's take a look at the inside front cover. Here's the inside front cover. It looks like a face. Oh, I wonder if this is actually drawn in original size. And then inside back cover, another face. And we're going to take a look at the insides. And while I'm showing you this, I'm going to be telling you stories about Bill Sienkiewicz. It's Bill Sienkiewicz. Okay, so we have the bear, and then we have this, the information, very thick pages. Actually, you know what? Let me go and show you guys the spine for those of you who are concerned about the spine. So if I open this, the spine opens up nicely. This part stays flat compared to some of the other artist editions where this kind of like curves upwards. So that's good that it stays there. The glue is staying in place. Okay, so let's go back here. So I've known Bill Sienkiewicz's work for a long time. I've seen his work in posters and not even know that that's his work until later on when I discovered his name and who he is. Table of contents: New Mutants, Moon Knight, Elektra, Daredevil, and more. Okay. I remember the first time I saw his name, I didn't even know how to pronounce Bill Sienkiewicz's name. I used to pronounce this Bill Sienkiewicz, but I was saying it all wrong until I think I met him one time and I spoke to him, and he mentioned his name is Bill Sienkiewicz. It's Bill Sienkiewicz. So one more time, Bill Sienkiewicz. Okay. So I remember the first time I think either the first or second time I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for a convention, and then I was awarded a Inkwell Award. So before the convention started, me and artist Norrat Moon, who was sitting together in the audience, we're just waiting. We didn't like sit in the front near the podium or anything. We were asked to be there because we were both getting ready to accept our awards for the Inkwell Awards. And there's this guy that just sat right behind us, and instead of sitting there, he was lying across like 4 chairs. So he's kind of like sleeping, resting. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. And then Norm, we were just talking to each other, and then Norm say, hey, let's take a selfie to remember this occasion before the presentation. So I held up my camera and I took a photo, and then I saw in the photo right behind us this guy, and it was Bill Sienkiewicz. I turned over and I'm like, hey, you're Bill Sienkiewicz. What are you doing here? And he was like, yeah, I'm the keynote speaker. So we got a selfie together. I still remember seeing him, so that was very nice of him. And so that was that year. And I remember when we were leaving the convention, we just left our separate ways, and Norm and I, we took the like a taxi back to the airport together. We kind of had like a lunch before we took off and flew on separate planes. So we both went to Starbucks. And while in Starbucks, there was this guy standing right in front of us. You know who that was. That was Bill standing in front of us and buying coffee. And we were standing right behind him. We were buying coffee too. So that was another coincidence that, that I thought was nice seeing him. And a few times before that, I've met Bill when he was at a convention, like some of the local conventions like WonderCon or San Diego Comic-Con, and he would just be sketching, and he's such an amazing artist. He draws so fast. I remember watching him do a commission. It wasn't a commission for me. I just stood there for an hour, and then he was kind enough, we didn't really chit-chat or anything. He was just drawing. I was just standing on the other side of the booth, like in front of the booth, looking at him draw. And he would use his fingers, and he would use any kind of colors. And he's very quick, and I was just amazed at how he creates artwork. He's such an amazing, amazing artist. Okay, here's this one. These are more New Mutants pages. Yeah, it's a very, very nice guy. Pretty much every time he has any artwork that comes out, I try to get his work. There's a Dagger from Cloak and Dagger, New Mutants. I remember when I was a kid seeing New Mutants, like the comics. Like I wasn't a fan yet. I didn't really like it. It took me a while to appreciate his work. As I got older, he's one of my favorite artists in the comic book business. Not even comic books, like any kind of work that he does, it just looks amazing. His work. Okay, I think this is Legion. They even made a TV show of this character. Legend or Legion is Professor X's son. That TV show didn't. I think it aired for 1 season. Here's this. Yeah. So again, yeah. When I first saw Bill Sienkiewicz's work as a kid, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I do now. But then these were the same images I saw as a kid that I didn't enjoy, but now I'm looking at it and I think it's such an amazing artist. His art holds so well, even to this day. It holds so well. Bill Sienkiewicz also likes collaborating with Dennis Cohen a lot, on The Question. There's this character called The Question for DC Comics. And this is this image for the inside front cover. So this image is this one, right? Yep. Okay. And I remember another time, these are Bill's colors. He painted these himself. Yeah, look. Bill's an amazing artist. He's an amazing penciler. He's an amazing inker. He's an amazing cover artist. Amazing painter. He can do all steps of everything. He can do it all. Okay, right over here. Okay, we're coming up on Moon Knight. Some of his Moon Knight art. Here's this. One of the things that surprised me was that year we went to the year that Norm and we went to accept our awards. That I went home And then Bill Sienkiewicz took photos of his convention, and then he had a photo of me on his one of his posts. I'm like, why is my photo there? And this was at a party, like an after party that Heroes Con had. They called it the Dead Dog Party. Like after the convention, I think everyone's all tired and everything, and they had like free food for all the artists and creators that were there. And Bill just took a whole bunch of photos of all the artists, and then I'm one of the artists that's in his Facebook feed. So I was like, hey, Bill Sienkiewicz, either he accidentally took that photo of me, because I still have a hard time thinking that he knows who I am. Either he accidentally took a photo of me, or he remembered me from the presentation where we were just sitting back there, and he sat behind us and he just took a photo. So that was kind of nice. Okay, some of these pages are sticking together, so that's why there was a crack sound. Here's Moon Knight. You guys should also check out Bill Sienkiewicz's artwork where he worked on Elektra, some of his paintings for that series that Frank Miller wrote. Okay, whiteout. Whiteout will always stay white, whereas pages will turn yellow after time. Very famous cover. Here's another painting. The Hulk, and then we have Moon Knight over here. Here's the Hulk. And if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause the video to enjoy the artwork more. And, well, I was telling you guys all the story about, like, accepting awards and stuff, and how I met, like, other artists, and Bill Sienkiewicz is right there. But if you just land on my video, you don't know who I am. All of that doesn't make sense. My name is Walden Wong. I'm a comic book artist for Marvel and DC Comics, as well as Image, Dark Horse, and Disney, and many other type of publishers. So I've been doing comic books for a long time. So that's how I got that award. I got the award for most adaptable inker, either most adaptable inker or favorite inker at the time. And after a while, I just get to know a lot of comic book artists at conventions. Sometimes I'm a booth neighbor with them. We'll be sitting next to each other. We'll go into the convention during like the first day of the show, and then we have a booth neighbor, and then we don't really know them. By the time the convention, oh, there's Elektra. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look how nice that painting looks. Ooh, look at this. This is a treat. This is a treat over here. Look at the painting. Bill also worked on Stray Toasters. That's another series that with I think with like that he did that looks really good. You should check it out. Well, anyway, like yeah. So I'll meet other artists, and sometimes we don't know them, being booth neighbors. But by the end of the convention, a 3-day or 4-day convention, we become close friends. And then and then the next time that we see each other at a future convention is almost like we will pick up where we left off, and no time has lost, even though it's been a year or 2 years or 3 years. So as a comic book artist, actually all of us comic book artists, we do have convention friends, comic book convention family friends that we will say hi to all the time, or sometimes we'll grab lunch or grab dinner with. Sometimes we'll go to the bar, and every so often we'll text each other, email each other, see how we're doing, and then once we're at a convention, we'll just catch up, and then like almost like buddies and stuff like that. So look how beautiful these painted artwork that Bill did. Ooh, the colors are nice, the drawings are nice. Like who else can do things like this besides Bill Sienkiewicz? Look at the Elektra. This is a very nice cover, created in 1986. This one. This is also a very nice image. I think that's Dazzler, Sienkiewicz's signature back then, his logo. Look at the mood and gesture on this. Very, very nice. We have this. One time before I was working in comics, I bought a Stray Toaster trade paperback at Bill Sienkiewicz's booth. It was just a trade paperback, and that was cover price. I think it was like $15. I bought it. When I brought it home, there was a drawing, like a drawing that he did inside in his signature. That was such a nice bonus, and all that was for $15. I think he was selling all his graphic novels that he has on his table for cover price, and then he would just draw stuff in between as like a little thank you for people who buys it. I didn't know that drawing was in there until I got home and opened it up. That was like a nice bonus. Okay, here's some Daredevil covers. This one is the Punisher War Journal. You have these images. Look how perfect, look how beautiful, look how action-oriented these images are. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Power Man. This image is so cool. I seen an image of Iron Fist. I don't know if he drew it. The fist tell you nice, but so this is a response to Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist was drawn by John Byrne or something. Okay, and here's Bill Sienkiewicz bio. I'm going to hold this up so if you want to read it, you can pause the video and read a little bit more. So there it is. And then that's the book. That's the whole book. Okay, one more time, the back cover. And then we have the spine. Here's the spine. And then we have the front cover. And then we have the New Mutants over here. And there you have it. That is Bill Sienkiewicz Mutants and Moon Knights and Assassins Artifact Edition. And then the back cover right over here. Very cool. Look how large this book is. It's almost the size of like a part of my body. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Check out my website, it's waldenwongart.com, and check out my Patreon page, it's patreon.com/waldenwongart. Until next time, hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.